Good morning. It's early, but I have gold fever. And I'm riddled with gold fever. I've been dreaming of me down in me spot, panning away. And in my dreams, I look up and there is a huge mound of dirt for me just to pan through. And it's almost a little bit daunting. What I'm getting to is I think I need to evolve from the pan. And I am faced with that age-old riddle and conundrum that prospectors have of how do I move more dirt to find more gold. I mean, I envy the Americans and the Aussies down south that can just high bank to their dreams' content, you know? But they don't have the same problems I do. In this area, we are riddled with clay. And the high bankers, man, you just got to get in there. But also, it's illegal for me here in New South Wales, and I'm not going to record myself doing that, obviously. But the thing is, with high banking, you also need a water source, you need pumps, you need hoses, you need petrol, you need to service the pump. The list up there, it can be riddled with problems. These are good, but you still have to classify. You still got to chew through that clay. And it just makes me come back full circle to old Ted's Cradle. You know, that thing is a beast. God, I think old Red Jack, and I can't remember, could have been Ted, made that cradle. But the gold they must have found with that cradle. I mean, the size of the classifier on top is huge. I would give anything to have old Ted's Cradle turned into steel. I would. That is a dream of mine that I pray one day, if I keep my eye on the prize, will come true. Until then, little old Joby, stuck in Hill End. It's an hour away from civilization. Yeah, gold fever. Gets me to thinking, right? Because I really want a cradle. But I am no engineer. This is a disclaimer as well. Some people might be horrified of what I'm about to show you that I have created. But due to my ingenuity and creativity, I have made a small little basket. It's metal, and then I had to drill holes in the plastic. I mean, this is why I've got my old man's poison drum up here, and this is why I've got the sluice. Because I got to thinking, that's almost a cradle. And then I made the basket, bit of flashing tape on the outside to cover the holes up. Here's the disclaimer. Look what I have created. Yeah, not exactly OH&S standard with all my tech screws in there, but I tried to like replicate it as much as I could of old Ted's style, of that 1800s style. It's got some pretty nifty gold traps in there with the nice sides and the deep curves. I haven't pop riveted much in my life, but I pop riveted where I could because it's sealed up like old Ted. He pop riveted stuff. That's one trap. And I put one in going this way at the top because I got to thinking the material is going to come in, overflow there, right? And then go backwards so that, oh, this is going to take 10 seconds. See, no, if I can't get it out, the gold's not going anywhere, right? But it should, technically, and I just taped up every single where there was a gap in there. Bit of poly pipe, nice and light for the handle. This was the tricky part. I put like the 1.5 inches here and then cut it in half there to give it that gap. I've seen people use these river sluices in the river, and I've seen them just use them flat. But to my knowledge, I'm pretty sure you're meant to have it on just off the top of my head, 1 inch to the foot of drop. So if that's 3 foot, it's got to have 3 inches from here to there of drop. Doesn't have to be that accurate. People get their levels out and stuff. I've got a stand for it. It's over there. And it's nice and light too. I can just carry that with me in my backpack. However, I've got a good mate to carry it for me. Come on, girlie, where are you? She's heard me. Let's get the reins. Let's get this mission going. It's such a pity we can't use old Ted's Cradle. Like, everything on it's just fallen to pieces, hey? So, she's pretty busted up. But I thought I'd still just show you in all of its glory the 1800 style of, oh, it's a lot heavier than I remember. But it's brilliant. Yeah. I mean, this is all shonky. It's probably going to end up in a museum one day. But look at the work, the detail, and its functionality. Look, you can put like an actual shovel load of material in there, not just a little pan full. You can actually move a mountain slowly, but a lot faster than with the pan. Look at this. Beautiful gold traps. Hey. Yeah, I've fixed it up, but she is rough. Man, he's done all the sides perfectly so that it fits in there. Must have put them there. Nah. See, everything. It's got the little stoppers where they need to be, so that just glides in there. Beautiful. Wish that was gold, but it's not. That's just a bit of rust by the looks of it. Poor thing. Hey, brilliant. It must have moved some dirt, and it must have found some gold. I'll put it on the tank that I'm using as a stand, and bring in the new creation. Look at that, and then even pop riveted all around that. Nice long handle so you can get water from a distance. Whoa, are you guys even looking at me? Ah, that shakes. And my hopper, just gonna jam on top there. Jam him in, it's easy as he goes. Oh, and I made mine extra. Woo. Yeah, again, not exactly OH&S standard though. She's a bit, I tell you right now, I'm no engineer. Ta-ta. But tried to make those gold traps as similar to Ted's as I could. Let's see how she goes. Let's see how she goes. I've never done that before. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Let's do some work now. It's a pity that I can't film that journey because I'm pretty knocked up. That'd probably be the first time I've actually walked that entire trip. Now I know how girly feels. Anyway, let's get into this creek and see if we can find some gold. I brought a bucket this time so we can get the water out of that. And that big rock over there, his days could be numbered. Depends if there's any colour underneath him. Let's find out. I'm not exactly seeing any gold yet, but let's find out, eh? And the gold I found down here really makes me jittery. with gold fever. I love gold, and it's just so hard to find time sometimes to get down here. It's not like, again, I can just jump in the car and go down the road. This spot isn't that easy. And then again, just finding time to be, because you've got to be committed. It's a full day getting down here. It's a full day's journey, and you're not going to do it for for a little bit, you know. You're gonna do it and put a fair slog in. And even then, I guess it's still a roll of the dice. Oh man, wowzers. But you know, that's the type of colour you can get when you go out in no man's land and really dedicate yourself to to gold. Oh, you ripper. That is some fantastic colour. Have a look at that. Hey? Yes, yes, yes. Did I say I love gold? I love the stuff. Right, I'm going to chuck this in the sample bottle. I've done about 3 buckets now, and that took a fair good hour. I'm going to do another 3 buckets. Yes. Woo-hoo-hoo. Put all this back together, and oh, I just don't know where to start. Cradle, yes, Cradle gold. Got it. A little bit of a struggle, but jammed in there nicely, which is good. Alrighty. Another 3 buckets down. 3 or 4, I'm starting to lose count. I think it was 4. And I don't know how long I've been here either. So, losing count on the buckets, and I'm losing count on the amount of hours I've been here now. A little bit of colour here or there, just keep putting it in the sample bottle. And I'm praying that this one's going to be a good little cleanup from the last few buckets I've been doing. It's been a hard slog digging over there, which is normally a good sign. The harder the digging, normally the better the reward, right? In theory. Hercule dokily. I don't know what made Flanders pop into my head just then. I think it's just the nerves and the excitement of what potentially you can find and can't find. I know, sometimes I've been super excited and found nothing. That's not one of these times. That's not one of these times at all. Ha! But again, that is just the best rough looking gold ever. This is a dream to be out here. Look at this wonderful chunky stuff. Man, that is good. That is just to die for, I reckon. Oh, I love that stuff. That's great. All right, I'm going to do probably 1 or 2 more buckets because I'm starting to get pretty knocked up. But I've got a nice bit of colour. I've got a nice bit of colour for the day. Thank you, Cradle. Thank you, Creek. I love you, Creek. I really do love this creek. I love this spot so much. All right. Oh, that's good looking colour. Lose it. Don't worry, girlie, we're getting out of here soon. Not too bad. Not a lot, which is good, being in the mat there. I'd like to hope that the gold traps that I've made are getting all the gold. That's pretty good stuff. It's not bad at all. I mean, for the end of the day, in the mat there, look at that. Another beautiful bit of colour. Just really like granular, really solid stuff. I said rough before, it's not really rough, but it's just solid, you know. Good looking stuff. Alrighty, girlie. Let's get out of here, let's stash this stuff. Let's go. Well, viewers, what an adventure as usual. I hope you've enjoyed, as it's always a marathon and a sprint for me, but I enjoy the challenge and I enjoy the rewards. Let's see what we've got today. 0.38. I'll take that any day. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed. Until our next adventure. I would give anything to have old Ted's cradle turned into steel. I would. That is a dream of mine that I pray one day, if I keep my eye on the prize, will come true. Here we have Picket Gold doing his thing with his own awesome homemade devices. That is a sick man. Dude, again, thank you very much for having us here today. And I'll never get that right. We did just shake hands. What's his name, Chris?
Picket.
What's his nickname?
Picket.
Today, what is his name?
Is it Picket?
Picket!
Yeah, it's okay. I thought maybe it was a trick.
Picket and find some gold over there.
Let's find some gold.
I would give anything to have old Ted's cradle turned into steel.
Righto, let's put this puppy together. Have a little bead mat just up the top for a bit extra. Miner's moss and the aluminium expanded mesh. We have a couple of catch trays, pre-catch trays, a little folded lip, just to, once the gold hits, goes down, just that little bit extra of a riffle. Chuck those in. Another little small one that goes on top. And to the big old shaker tray. Going in on top. And tumbling cereal, scoop of water. I did make a very dodgy little water scoop. I'm not proud of it, but it was so hard to weld 1.2mm aluminium. Could not find any for the life of me anywhere at the normal places that I sort of get it. So I knocked up one really, and I don't have any rollers or benders here, so knocked it up, made what I could, but you be scooping water, dumping it in, chucking it on top of your material, give it a nice shake, give it a rustle, plenty of gold gets caught in the mat. Joe, I hope you love this thing. Plenty of blood, sweat and tears going into it, and mate, I wish you all the best with it. I hope it catches you some ounces. Not grams, ounces.
Let's take it out. Let's take it out.
A little burp I did that. Made me feel better.